The next team to talk about as far as what's next is a team that a lot of people in here are probably watching this year. They have obviously a young up and coming superstar player that reportedly put on 20 plus pounds to his slim frame, which will help him when it comes to him getting position on the block or him dealing with physicality on the perimeter, offensive rebound, defensive rebounds, things of that nature. This team is the San Antonio Spurs. Obviously acquired Chris Paul, acquired Harrison Barnes. Still have guys like Jeremy Sohan on the roster. Bad news. Devin Vassell probably not going to be able to start the season. Can't remember what the injury was that got reported last week. But
Damn, what happened? Oh, you say you don't remember?
I BJ in like a second. Also drafted Stephon Castle in the first round. Was a good guard for them. Still have, I think I said Kevin Johnson already in the fold, and obviously Trey Jones in the fold. So I cannot remember between said foot surgery for Devin Vassell. We're going to start with the over-under mark, and then we're going to go ahead and get into what we think is next for the San Antonio Spurs, whether that is season.
Vassell just had foot surgery? Or he had some foot surgery this is
Nah, it happened. It happened back in June 26th.
Oh, okay. So his timeline just isn't. He's not gonna be ready by the time the season starts.
Yeah.
Okay. So over under for what they did last year, but then also you can talk about your expectations for them this upcoming season and what do you think is next for them. Period overall. We got a Spurs fan up here, so I'm gonna start with the Spurs fan, and then I'll work around the room. I must go to Heaven Sent. I'm gonna go to West to get them activated because I haven't heard them yet, and then I'm gonna continue to work around. My brother Sosa. Man, make sure y'all show Sosa some love, man. Sosa B-Day was yesterday. If y'all ain't told Sosa happy birthday, man, make sure y'all tell him Sosa. Yeah, man. Peace, blessing, and love, Sosa. Hope you turned up. Hope you had a phenomenal time. And you know what I'm saying? And all that. And all that. But yeah. I don't know why you sick. I don't even know why you even bet with. I don't know why you even bet with the Aces. Yeah, fuck you too. You ain't say fuck me, but I'm saying fuck you for being dumb. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let me circle back to the professionalism. We got the San Antonio Spurs. BJ, are you active? Are you up here? See, you give a nigga a grand entrance and they never ready. Like they just don't be here. BJ, are you here? All right, BJ is not here, but you know that's why you have the likes of a young lady like Heaven Sent. She'll be. He said, "No, brother." You have a young lady like Heaven Sent who's always ready to go. When it comes to talking about, yeah, I'd assume so. All NBA team.
Terrible word, bro. Like, why did you say that, bro?
Bro, he said no
word. Oh yeah, that no brother is crazy.
Wait, what word wrong? She's a young lady.
Always ready to go. Like that's wild, bro. Watch your verbiage on my twin, bro.
Bro, where your head be at? What are you talking about?
That's a wild statement too.
Haven't said is always ready to go to talk about sports.
I'm sitting right here.
Brother.
I'm sitting right here,
brother. Ready to go is some down south shit. My fault, bro. But nah, hello, brother. BJ, glad to have you here, bro. What's the deal? Spurs.
Okay, yeah,
BJ, yes, brother. Good afternoon. We got some Spurs talks finally. I'm just gonna start by saying this. You know, Wemby's gonna win DP Peru.
You know, you using a blender, bro. You start from the top.
We got Chris Paul.
Using a blender. Can you start from the top?
Wemby's gonna win DPOY this year. Most improved.
I agree.
You know, we signed Chris Paul. We got Harrison Barnes.
I don't think he's gonna win
Stephon Castle. You know? A lot of people don't like, you know, the Stephon Castle pickup, but I think it's a great pickup. Nice ad for us. We got Devin Vassell, big year coming for Devin Vassell too. We're gonna bring up bench. You know, sky limit. We go to the offs. You know, that's the goal. That's the plan. As long as we can stay healthy, especially as long as Vassell can stay healthy and go to the playoffs. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. We're going playing 1,000% sure, like 1,000,000,000% sure. I'll put half my
How much? 50?
We're going to the
That the Spurs
play.
make the
50,
plan?
50,
Weren't you with him last year? How do you just
50,
switch
I
up on
You
listen.
him?
going to the
I don't.
what?
I'm not worried.
50,
I'm not. We
50.
can
50
save the
bucks to
game
go to the
talks
play-in?
later.
Hey, y'all be quiet. I
Yes.
want to hear this money. I want to hear this money because I might want to get in on this.
BJ,
So
50.
we gotta look. We
He's
gotta
not gonna
first of
bet it.
all, we got a nice team. We're gonna first of all, and we damn sure gonna be better than the freaking Houston Rockets. That's for sure. I know that for a fact.
There go the money right there, Jada.
But no,
That's
What's
it
your
right
all
there.
in all,
what is
we
the
got
money
Chris
amount?
Paul. Chris Paul really gonna help. Chris Paul really gonna help the development of all the young
You said
players
Chris
and
Paul
all
gonna
the
do
teams.
what?
Especially getting Wemby the ball because Wemby be open, but you got guys like Jeremy Sohan shooting unnecessary shots. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I gotta
Yep.
say.
One,
Stay tuned this year, though.
I appreciate that. Two comments in the chat real quick. B Moore's coming in with a random stat, which is always helpful and useful. Spurs were 11-44 pre All-Star break. They went 11-16 post All-Star break. Another comment from Sosa that I actually agree with. Wemby's defensive versatility may be the craziest thing we ever seen in basketball if he's healthy. Facts.
Yeah, that's very true. Another thing with Stephon Castle plays defense. We didn't really have no perimeter defender last year, so it was like free for all out there. Shit was bad. But now adding Castle, it gives us a little bit of defense.
So you're losing me though. What do you that the kid played a fucking minute restriction all fucking year? What the fuck are y'all seeing? Who are you talking to?
Ain't no minute restriction this year. Ain't no minute restriction this year. But Pop was just trying to be conservative, bro. Like
That's it.
that was
Okay.
it.
You don't think you guys want to do the lottery again this season? This season?
Nah, I don't see no.
We're in amazing
lottery.
shape. Because I promise you, look, the Hawks ain't gonna be that good. We got the Hawks pick. You know what I'm saying? So,
you guys got the Hawks pick.
We're gonna be right on the brink, like 18.
The thing is, the thing is though, is that remember the odds have kind of flattened out a bit, so you may not get like a high pick, even though they're bad.
Yeah, and we're gonna get a decent pick because the Hawks are not gonna go to the play-in, and they're for sure not going to the playoffs. So we're gonna be in decent shape. Push come to shove, we trade up, we go get Cooper Flag.
That Murray trade looks terrible. I swear to God.
All right.
Yeah. What did they give up for Murray, and what did they end up getting for him?
They got picks. They got a shitload of picks.
Draft pick, brother.
They got like 3 first-round picks or something like that.
They also gave up a bunch of picks too. Just heads up.
Yeah, I'm trying to feel like the net of all this. You feel me?
The net is that Atlanta didn't get anything. Gave up a shitload of picks.
Okay, yeah. They was in the negatives.
All right. BJ, thank you. I'm gonna save my thoughts. I'm gonna pass it to Heavenson and West to get them acclimated. And then we'll work around the stage. Derek, welcome again back this week. Last King Joe, good to see you up here. Barry and Ace, good to see you up here as well. Heavenson, San Antonio Spurs over under 22 wins from last season. And what do you think is next for them?
I thought they'd want to try their hand in the lottery again, but if BJ's telling me that's not the case, then I'd go over for sure.
Why do you think they want to try the lottery again? I'm just curious.
I think they need like another player.
But wouldn't acquiring Chris Paul signal they don't want to go that route again?
I thought Chris Paul was more so of a mentor type of thing, not like necessarily to like win a bunch of games, more so to like help develop.
That can't be viewed as a mixture.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that. It can be, but I didn't think it was that way where it's like we're actually trying to win like a bunch of games and make playoffs.
No, I'm not saying. Well, they don't have the team to do so, but I view it as a mixture because one, you get a guy like Chris Paul for Wemby, right? The entry passes, the lob passes, whatever the case may be. Also,
not just Wemby.
Not just Wemby. But that's the main thing to me. You also add a guy like Harrison Barnes alongside Chris Paul because they're veterans, and they can bring that.
That's too AJ.
So when you mix that together with the young talent they have on their team. That's why I view it as a mixing thing. You're not going to add 2 veterans and say, "Oh yeah, we're going to try to tank it. We may want to tank again to get another high."
I think you add. I think it's smart to, even if you do want to tank, add like very smart veterans, because you still have a young team, and like if you're tanking, this is the best time to try things and let them develop and shit. So yeah, you should have veterans to help them do that. But I don't. Yeah, so like that's what I thought. But if that's not what they're trying to do, then over.
So, okay, so my bad for cutting you off. I was trying to give you a hard time. Not even give you a hard time. I was having a conversation. So what do you think is next for them? Or what do you think? So what would you do? Like, what would you do?
I would try my hand in the lottery again, especially mind you, I don't watch college football. So I don't know why I said football, basketball. But from what you guys have been telling me, this is a very, very, very good draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would try my hand in this draft, especially seeing how I have my own pick as well as Atlanta's pick, right? So we could get 2 like
plus the Hornets and the Bulls.
Okay, so we could get 4. You got all 4 of them? Are any of them protected?
Protected, but yeah.
How much?
BJ, you gotta fix your mic, bro.
Yeah. Let me look up the Spurs draft capital. Hold on.
Yeah, Byron, I think it's a mixture thing. Honestly, I think the CP addition in Harrison Barnes is mixing in the leadership and the veterans with the young talent to change the culture, right? To get you back on the winning path. And you need a young guy like Wemby.
Oh my God. Okay, so they got Chicago top 10 protected. Then you have Charlotte top 14 protected. So Charlotte 14 is lottery. So Charlotte's not even in the lottery. And then they have Atlanta's no protections and their own. Yeah, so I would have tried my hand in the lottery and just like pace myself, like experiment this season, like let people try things, let them learn things under the tutelage of CP3 and stuff, and then just like try to get 2 good draft picks.
Okay.
I think if they do, they not trying to though. So.
No, he's asked me what I would do.
Oh no, I'm really commenting on what you were saying before he asked what you would do. You were kind of asking me what you think they doing. I don't think they doing that. I don't think they're gonna aim for like a bad pick. No, I mean a top pick.
I thought that's what they would do. So,
all right. But that's all you got for 7% as far as what's next for the Spurs.
Well, this is all based off of BJ, because BJ keeps telling me things about the Spurs for the past couple seasons and sending me highlights. So that's where we're at. But I think they're building. I think they already have their cornerstone in Wemby. So, and I like Vassell. So I think they're gonna do well, like building and stuff. You have a good coach. Their front office has always been a good front office in terms of like building teams. They're really good at scouting. I think they'll be fine. I think they're building. There's not really much you can say about the team that's building. They're just building.
Okay. Well, listen, either way, greatly appreciate it. Thank you for chiming on the San Antonio Spurs. Looking forward to hearing you talking about the Warriors in a second.
That shit is so sad.
Bro, watch out, bro.
I'm about to go West. I don't know where West went. I'm gonna pivot to Joe. Joe, what do you think is next for the San Antonio Spurs, bro?
Think what, bro?
What do you think is next for the San Antonio Spurs?
Like what, in terms of them having a draft pick?
Damn.
Or like, what do you mean by that? Like, what's next for the San Antonio Spurs?
Damn. All right. I'll repeat it. Everybody. Yeah, you can hear me, Joe? Joe,
I can't hear you, bro.
Lil Lob went straight in the stadium.
Yeah, I can hear you
now.
now.
Can you hear me now? All right.
Yeah, you're coming in and out, bro. What's up?
Am I good now?
Yeah.
All right. So this whole segment, Joe, Wednesdays and Thursdays over the next 2-3 weeks, we talking about what do we think is next for all 30 NBA franchises. We did 11 so far. This is number 12. And what's next is basically, it can be anything. It's whatever's in your mind. What do
Oh,
you
I
think?
think they're a playing team. I think we see Wemby ascend to that next level. I mean, we saw what he was doing in the Olympics, and just having the floor general with Chris Paul now that I actually is not gonna not look at him while his hands is wide open, and down low. I think they're a playing team, bro. I think they're gonna mesh in well. Having a veteran in him that's a floor general is gonna help the team. Yeah, I think that's where they're at for this year. To flirt into the play-in, fuck around, make that eighth spot, seventh spot. If so, if like they beat whoever is there or whatever. But yeah, I think play-in is a realistic expectation for this team this year. We just saw Wimby go off in the Olympics, bro. Like now the league is not gonna be ready for this kid. I think the league is not gonna be ready for the type of player he's about to come into this season, to be honest.
So do me a favor. I'm not going to have you name your top 10 teams for the play-in. I'm going to have you name the team you think the Spurs are better than this year in the West.
How many teams I think the Spurs are better at?
Better than
That's kind of a hard question because I'm banking more so on individual talent than team construction overall.
Okay, so what
So
team do you think that individual talent will
so
have Spurs?
me personally, like I had Wemby last year as already a top 12, 14 player in the league. So if my projection, based on my projection of thinking, I think his greatness puts them ahead of a lot of teams in the West, bro. To be honest, like his individual greatness.
Okay, so tell me them teams. I want to know the team. What?
I gotta look at the. I think they're better than the Pelicans off rip. I think he's better than anybody on that roster, even with a healthy
Okay,
Zion.
hold on.
Nigga, you see us.
Hold on. All right, so this is a Wemby thing. You're high on Wemby. You think that him being whoever you think he's going to be is going to make them be better than these teams, correct?
Yeah, bro. I mean, if
Okay.
you gotta
I'm just
any time when you look at league history, when you have a top
I got
five,
you.
top seven player, like you see, like like Kawhi, LeBron, like when you have a generational player, that player is gonna put you in a lot of positions to be better than a lot of teams. It's just a matter of who around him could be that second option. Like Chris Paul is 41 years old.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me squeeze in here one more time, Joe. Can we agree that the team that it makes a play in the West all will have 40 or more wins, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I will bet you right now the Spurs will win 40 games, $50.
The Spurs don't win 40 games this year?
Yep.
How many? They won what? 20? They won what? 28 games last year.
I mean,
right?
you said Wemby greatness is gonna make them better than the Pelicans anyway. So
no, yeah, they won 28 games last year, right?
I don't know. Let me check for you. I'll check.
Yeah,
22.
can you check?
I think it was 22. My bad. I'm sorry.
Trying to ruin this man's life, bro. I
think it was 22.
Yo, drop
nigga
those
swindling him out of all his dollars.
Wait, he's trying to bet that the Spurs have more wins than the Pelicans?
I'm betting him on his belief. I'm only betting him on what he believes.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to get in on. Yeah, let me get in on that too, though.
Yeah, the Spurs is definitely winning the 40 games this year. He's not on the ministry. He's not on the ministry.
50, Joe. 50, Joe.
Bro, y'all wrong for trying to jump that man, bro.
Joe, 50.
Let me get 100 on that.
Joe, 50.
Y'all niggas gone.
Joe, you can hear me, Joe?
I'm willing to donate I'm willing to dedicate my life savings to that game.
Hey, Joe, can you hear me? Where you go?
If you don't feel bad doing this shit,
this is the way he believes. I disagree with what he believes.
He got like more confident though. He just said they definitely win at 40.
Hey,
Where
Joe.
did that come from?
And I'm gonna circle back to the Joe. You want to bet 50 on that or no?
It could be a solid little
bro.
All right, Joe.
I ain't saying it's bad.
We locked in, Joe. I'm about to text you. We locked in.
Nigga said he ain't even confirmed it.
But he did not fucking around.
Joe, I got such bad news for you, gang.
Why the nigga said we locked in? He didn't confirm shit.
He confirmed it. Bet Joe 50 Spurs don't win 40 games. All right, Joe. Thank you, brother. We gonna go ahead and move this.
Nigga just deboed a bet with no confirmation,
bro.
No, it's confirmation. I text him. It's confirmation. I text him. Like he already said, yeah. He said, yeah. I ain't hear him.
My fault, guys.
Make your shit up. Okay.
He literally, Joe. We don't got to drag. We locked in, Joe. Hey, good luck.
Man.
Derek, welcome to the stage. Derek, what do you think is next for the Spurs? Do you think go over under the win total from last year? Derek, welcome to the stage.
Yo, bro, why you don't think the Spurs is gonna win no 40 games this year? Y'all crazy out here. Like, yo, if Wembanyama is a top 10 player next year and there's no minutes restriction on that team, how the hell don't y'all see that team winning 40 games? When you got a top 10 player in your roster, how the fuck you don't win more than 40 games?
Competition matters, and your team structure matters.
Ask Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis was a top 10 player like when he was in the Pelicans and he was a fringe playoff team. That's it. He was a fringe playoff
Joe,
team,
did
but
you already confirm your bet?
the Pelicans were winning more than 35, 37 games. The Pelicans were winning more than 35, 37, 40 games. The Pelicans were winning 37 to 42 games, bro.
You believe that was your bro? Look, you gotta understand, bro.
That's
the thing about the old days, nigga.
That's what I'm.
No, but he just said 37. Like it's
Bro, that
happening.
$50
Like, look, like you gotta understand the playing requirement.
This
Like
nigga's
46
finna go broke.
games
It ain't my
minimum.
money, nigga. I don't care.
Bro, like you can give
Like
that
the Spurs are
$50
simply
like
too
a
broke to
charity
get
or
into these
something.
conversations, gang.
Where's BJ at?
They're better than me. I don't need all you niggas.
Like, Joe, do you not see these teams on the screen right now, bro? Like, where, like, what team
is
do you
BJ still up here?
Did y'all not see the first year of Victor Wembanyama have the second place defensive player of the year and have a minute restriction because the kid played less than 30 minutes a game. So if you think
that nigga
any
got a
top
minute
10 player
restriction
that
because he broke, he finna have a minute
any
restriction.
top 10 player that has given, if you look at the history of the NBA, any top 10 player that plays over 48 games and has entered. All right, bro, what up?
Where are there's a finite amount of games. Where are these 20? Sorry, how much do they have to win? 20.
Wait,
Got to win 40 games tonight.
They gotta win 40.
No, they gotta win 20 more games.
No,
I'm not telling you.
but
18.
Hold on, have a second. Joe, I'm not telling you wrong or right, but all I'm telling you is if you that confident, it's a lot of money to be made in this chat right now.
Bro, don't do this shit.
You can easily clean house in this chat right now, bro. It's a lot of
I think I got better connection. I was in the middle of nowhere. What happened? My connection dropped out on pick.
BJ right there, Jada. You looking for BJ?
BJ, happened? 40 games.
BJ, so you want to do a bet
on what?
On your team? You said y'all are definitely making a play in, and then you also said y'all definitely gonna be better than the Rockets.
Better than the Rockets? Yeah. DM me the bet.
Better than the Rockets. Bet. DM me the bet. I'm crying, bro.
Wait, okay.
Like who is y'all? Like who is
y'all? I won't remember this in 2 weeks.
I was gonna say, can we make some? I heard some terrible takes. Can we make some money real quick? So I heard the Spurs are making the play-in.
Hold on. Is BJ the guy with the Padres? Happy?
Yeah,
nigga got gambling ring going.
Yes, Jada.
But that's that's one alias B on Twitter.
I
will take the Spurs over the Rockets.
FYI, that's what you sounded like last year.
No, not true.
Yeah,
bro, I'm just
when
confident.
I was telling you like where
bro.
these wins coming from and da. That's how he sounded.
No, his reasoning is different. He just said going to be a top 10 player, so they're going to win 40 games. That's what he said.
But the wins have to come from somewhere. Where are they coming from?
Well, he thinks maybe it's so good that they're going to beat them teams.
That nigga said they are better roster than the Pelicans.
That's what he believes.
He's basically banking on.
Oh, wow. Hey, whoa! I don't know who said that.
He didn't say a better roster. He just said Wemby's gonna beat the.
I was about to say
the banking on Wemby.
Shit, me, boy. I wish I had Trey.
He don't give a fuck about Devin Vassell. Well, he says.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, technically, that's what he's saying. They are a better roster because of Wemby. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, BJ, I'm not on Twitter.
Where do Wemby get all this money?
Season starts, but let's go ahead and do this on wax real fast.
I don't know. He left the Ross Bank.
Two bets. I mean, we had a lot.
He don't got this shit, nigga.
Or
let's do
text that
let's
man.
Do 50 on they're definitely making a play in, and let's do 50 on the Rockets versus Spurs.
Because we play, I took the same bet with OG. We play y'all what 3 times in what?
Yeah, I don't care what you
first
do,
week or 2. Yeah, we can bet. I bet you every game.
50 on both.
Yeah,
no,
we play out 3 times, right?
Yeah, he's trying to bet you 50 on every game. He's not locking in on.
What's the second? What's the second?
You know what I'm saying? We play out 3 times, right?
Respond to what he said directly. Do you want to bet him? Y'all to make the play in, BJ?
I bet we have a better record than y'all.
You said y'all.
He only want to bet you on the record. Do you want to bet the record or not?
I mean, I'll bet on the record. You don't want to bet on the play-in, so you just yap. You don't really mean that. That y'all definitely.
We gonna be better than y'all.
All
Anything can happen in the midst of the play, trying to make the play in. But y'all not making it. That's what I'm saying. We're still gonna be better than y'all at the end of the day.
Are y'all gonna lock that bet in or not? If not, BJ will want to bet.
I am locked in on the Rockets record versus. I mean Rockets.
Will we bet? Will I bet you? Will I bet you too? What the fuck? I bet both of y'all.
Okay, cool. So he gonna bet both of y'all.
Oh, he confident Spurs have a better record than the Rockets.
PJ, if I were you, I'd go 75, bro. That sounds like an easy money bet to me.
Like, what makes you think they're gonna be better than the Rockets, though?
You got that same bet
bro.
in the chat.
I have no, bro. I don't care what you think the Rockets are. I personally
okay, listen. I hear you, but like, I need reasons though, gang. Like legit, like basketball reasons. Why you think they're gonna be better than the Rockets?
What nigga?
I don't. Who on the Rockets supposed to move me though?
I mean, bro, I understand that, but do you know who the Spurs 8th man is? I can't tell you right now.
That's not important.
What?
I don't get. Tari Easton's their 8th man, bro. I don't give a damn. I don't care. At the end of the day, you still gotta go out there and win fucking games. Nigga, I don't care. Regardless, I got the best 2 players. And if you go team for team, I got the best 2 players. I don't care.
When you say best 2 players, are you talking about?
You're right. That works for the Lakers.
Who's the second player?
Y'all don't got the best 2 players.
Or are you talking about Devin Vassell as the second? As the second type shit.
He's supposed to be better. Sengun's supposed to be better than him, right?
You think Vassell's better than anybody on the Rockets?
God bless.
So this conversation going to a different direction, bro. Whatever best y'all gonna do, just lock.
I'm just trying to understand why he would even do
that. Best in the DMs, bro. Whatever y'all want to do, lock that best in the DMs. BJ, Jada, Will. So we can move to the next team. But Derek, I stopped and asked you real quick when I seen you type in the chat, you were away. I did it prior. The San Antonio Spurs over under 22 from last year. Then what do you think is next for them with this upcoming season in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can definitely take the over on the wins for the Spurs. I think the play-in is too generous. I know Memphis is still dealing with injuries, but they're a better roster. Houston is more ready to compete currently. It is more in the Spurs' interest to kind of just, teeter, be competitive, kind of do what Utah did last year, right? Be a surprisingly good team. You've got a young star. Try to gel, find a young core. And then when you realize, you're not actually contending because they're not in this Western Conference, then you pull, hit the brakes and get a nice, couple picks, actually fill out the rest of this team. Wemby is 20 years old. You've got time. So there's no pressure. I could say like 31 to 34 wins, I think is like a really higher end for them. They're 22-win team. Like they were not that good. So, that's improvement, but they're not actually contending anything.
Short, sweet, and simple. Appreciate you, bro. Anybody else want to talk about what's next for the San Antonio Spurs? Ace, Byron, Barry, whoever else want to get in here? Anush?
Yeah, I'll go real quick.
Point guard about to get these boys right, bro.
All right, what's up, Anush?
Yeah. You blazing a 40-year-old man, bro.
For the Spurs, I would say, they're going to be, better than they were, last year.
I'm chilling you, Ron.
I'm
sorry.
Nigga, you the same age as him.
Come on, bro. Come on, y'all.
Chill, bro. Let them just get it, bro. Got it.
Oh, no, you got that, bro. But I was just saying, they're going to be, better than they were, last year, a little bit. But I don't see you being a playing team either. But Wemby, he's going to be most improved, I can see. And DPOY is either going to be him, Bam. DPOY is either going to be him, Bam, or AD.
Nigga, what?
Most improved
It's his
of the year, bro.
Most improved GOAT rookie.
Day of the year? Come on, bro.
It's his
I ain't gonna lie.
DPOY.
What's it called? Wemby is gonna get DPOY.
Bro, nigga, they're begging to give it to him. It's like Luka with MVP.
Bro, stop that shit, bro. Rudy's still in the league, bro. Can we stop that?
Bro,
that nigga never getting another one.
He shouldn't even deserve that one. The last
it's
one
not like Luka. You talking about Luka? You saying Wemby? You saying Wemby with DPOY like Luka?
You said been using the same verse 5 years.
Like how
I think Wemby legit can win that.
Wait, Byron, what you said, man?
What do you think their defense will rank?
It ain't. They don't care.
The Spurs
they don't care about that.
They do care about that.
No, they don't.
Not with
Wemby. No, they won't.
They don't care about it with Wemby.
This like they begging to give it to this nigga. They don't give a fuck.
conversation. He was almost in the DPOY conversation towards the end of last year. Like it was.
Yeah,
no,
they
but
had,
like
the
You know what I mean?
they be putting them in the conversation.
Finesse,
But
it don't matter what this nigga.
But I ain't gonna lie for
so
Wemby.
they're gonna
It don't matter this year.
they're gonna
He's
change
gonna get that.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
Wemby's
That's exactly what I'm
defensive
saying.
versatility is kind of crazy. Like we can be honest about that.
Oh
His
yeah,
PR
but
is good.
the same thing used to be said
Hold on,
about
wait. What do you mean by that?
somebody
Like, what do you
else,
mean by
and
that?
they
They
didn't
should have.
give it to him because they
Yeah,
didn't have
well,
a high
that's
enough
that.
ranked defense.
I don't know why the league don't like Bam,
Tanessa's
but
PR too good.
Bam should at least have one or two. At least he
I
should
think
at
she's
least have
talking about
one.
It's
Anthony Davis. She's talking about AD.
I think he's talking about AD.
Wait, AD should have like 1, 2 at least.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
that's what I'm
Y'all can
saying.
have
Like
that one.
normally in the past,
Finesse, this nigga came in second with the 20th ranked defense.
But yeah,
That shit
twin.
don't
All
make
people,
sense.
all people mainly saying, and we can like move on because we kind of all just kind of yapping like
They
cafeteria.
begging to give it
But
to some niggas.
yeah, like they legit want to give him
That's a
the
fact.
Yeah,
DPOI. So he gonna be
Ev,
the exception outlier to what
I
you
don't.
talking about.
There's not a snowflake's chance in
okay.
hell
I
this
just want
roster
to
or
make
team
sure
is good
that's
enough to be a
I just want to
play-in
make
team.
sure we understand that is what is happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's he
Okay.
gonna be
He
the
got too much
exception.
money.
Listen, there's no way this team's good enough to make the plan. I mean, unless Wemby comes out here and is averaging like 35 and it's just like the ultimate insane phenom that some people put him like the pedestal they're putting him on, right? They're not better than the Rockets. They're not better than the Kings. That's another thing. Kings didn't make the playoffs last year, and they have a way better roster from top
Nigga,
to
we got
bottom.
injured. Don't do too much.
No, but I'm being honest. Like that's a team that you would look at that's better. I'm not
way better.
I'm not disagreeing with you. You just I don't know what your argument is. I literally just said why you guys.
I don't even know why he just said we. When
Yeah,
the
like
fuck you
what?
ever been a
Yeah,
Kings
like what the
fan?
fuck? I didn't say anything bad.
Yo, so what about the
I
2-man
can't.
game though, bro? You don't
Right.
like the CP3 Wemby 2-man game? I think that'll be the best 2-man game in the league. Bro.
It sounds good, but he's old as shit and
39, bro.
yeah, like so what?
Okay,
So
cool.
again, like listen, you look at the Rockets. I like
They
what
had
the
it-
Rockets got. I think another year with a really good head coach. Obviously, Sengun went down last year, and then the team kind of played well. I don't know how to really judge the team, but I think that they have a really good coach. I like the coach that the Rockets got. I think another year in what they want to do. I think they'll be better than the Spurs for certain. I don't even think that's a conversation. I think the Jazz are all in for the Great White Hope. I think everybody knows that. I think people will be like, Utah will contend. I think Utah will do the exact same thing. I'm glad Derek brought that up. I think what they'll do is beginning of the year, you'll see them come out, fight. It'll be all about development. But once you get to around the All-Star break and you realize that you have nothing and you can't compete everyone, then you pack it up, and that's what the Spurs will do. I think also the Harrison Barnes contract. I think it's a very easily tradable contract as well. So I can see a contender wanting his services and him ended up being offloaded. I can see the same shit for Chris Paul. That whole developing with Wemby shit sounds good until a team that needs a veteran point guard come playoff time is willing to give you some picks for him or willing to give you something for him. You know what I'm saying? So I think
It's
that's
not even.
that
It's not.
the whole
It's
development thing sounds good. It
bro.
sounds good, but then you look at the contracts; they're
But
easily
why
tradable.
are y'all so? I haven't heard a great argument on why y'all so that the Spurs should freaking tank.
Who said they should tank?
Wait, listen. Wait, I'm not gonna. Wait, listen. Why
Tanking,
not?
bro. It's a matter of understanding that Wemby is 20 years old. He's 20 years old.
Why not? There are a bunch of on-ball creators in the draft.
I don't think it's necessarily tanking. I think it's more so you're putting up development and over winning games. Like you're prioritizing development over winning games.
That's a nice way of saying tanking.
Absolutely. And that's the reality. That's the reality of the NBA when you know you can't win. When you know you can't win, you have to make that decision consciously.
Nick's brain is fried.
That's not the same thing as tanking.
It kind of is.
So you can't
It
develop and
is
win games.
not. You can.
So at that point,
Listen,
you might as well fucking trade everybody.
what did OKC do for the last 5 years?
Let me explain the difference.
Bro,
Do you want me to explain the difference?
Whoever driving, can y'all mute, bro?
Do you want me to explain the difference between tanking and
go ahead,
Okay, tanking is you are on purpose, like your sole goal is to get a high draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
When you are putting development over winning games, that's not tanking. That is just that your goal is development. Like it can
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, the outcome can either can be whatever. It can turn
like
into
what Jacob Podol said the other day.
It can turn into you getting a really good draft pick, or it can turn into you making the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Didn't Jacob?
When this started, you had asked BJ, wouldn't he want to?
Didn't Podol just say
get
something?
A lottery pick or try to get another high draft pick? That's what I was confused about, right?
Heaven said.
Yeah, because I don't think the team is good enough to the point where like if we just focus on development, they will make the playoffs. I think like
when
so
you say
like
playoffs,
I would
you mean
so I
top
wouldn't
10,
so I
or
would
you actually mean like the real playoffs?
like even like playing like I don't think they're a playing team, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
like
So
that's
you
why
think if they try their best, they still wouldn't be a top 10 team?
No, I think that like if they do try to do that, I think that you are risking development.
Okay.
I don't think if you lean onto the young players and let them try shit and stuff, they will be that good where you're not going to get a good draft pick.
Just
That's
remember
what I'm saying.
that Jacob Podol has already made it clear that
I
the
have a
Toronto
question.
Raptors will probably be fucking tanking this year. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
I mean, he literally look at what he said. This is literally a quote from him. I just put it out we talk about development. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds better to say it's a year of development. In reality, you're trying to lose enough games to get a roster changing player. That's
the
what
league
the
needs to
truth
investigate
is.
them and take their fucking pick.
I don't disagree with Sosa.
Say that to the media.
It just sounds better. But let's be honest. Oklahoma City tanked 3 fucking times.
Now I've never heard a player really come out and say that
in the name of development.
That's crazy.
I don't know what's happening.
You think y'all were trying to win the 2-3 seasons in a row? When Shea first got there? Be honest.